51st state, where the beat drops great. No map needed, just sounds completed. 51st state, where the beat drops great. No map needed, just sounds completed. 51st state, where the beat.
Faut pas oublier de faire ça. All right, okay. Good?
Yes,
Bon.
indeed.
Ok, parfait. Je vais mettre ça tout de suite. Parfait.
Did I kick you?
No, it's okay.
Even if I did, nigga.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 51st State Podcast, the podcast where culture has no borders. You know what it is.
That's right. I know what it is.
Guys, welcome back. So I'm your host, Stephen Charles. With me today,
Tammy, what it do, y'all?
guys, Gabby could not be here today. He had a personal situation to handle. Okay, I'm going to tell you. It's kidding.
En plus, you already know people was like, what's going on? None of your goddamn business.
But yeah, so anyways, he wish he could be here, but we're going to take over for him. We're going to take care. We're going to hold the fort. So first thing, as you know, we are supported 100% by Patreon. We are building a community. We are extremely happy to have you join as a member of our Patreon. So actually, fun thing, we just added a new episode of the Patreon. We recorded an episode when Tammy was sick. So it was me and Gabby, but it was a cool episode.
Okay.
And we decided to put it on Patreon. So since it was not like, there was a bunch of stuff on there that are not necessarily time sensitive.
Okay, yeah.
Like reviews of movies, reviews of TV shows, like stuff like that. So we said, you know what? Since we already recorded another episode afterwards, we're going to put that episode for Patreon. Go check it out. So you go to patreon.com/51st State. Again, every week we're going to add content to the Patreon. So it's like extra episodes. So after we record the regular episode that's going to go on YouTube, you're going to have extra content on Patreon, and you also get the opportunity to ask us questions and suggest subjects that we're going to tackle on the pod. So you go there, you subscribe, and then you can send us anything you want, and we're going to talk about it right here. Second thing, LS Cream. As you know, I am the founder of LS Cream Liquor. It's a cream liquor inspired by Asian cremas. So I took my grandmother's recipe and put it in the form of a traditional cream, such as Bailey's and Amarula, but it's all better than that. So while we're on this, and Tammy's enjoying LS Cream.
You already know.
So it's crazy. So you know they call it Monday morning quarterback? You know what that expression? You know that expression? You don't know? So that expression is like, no, I don't think it fits with what I'm about to say. So anyways, I'm just going to explain how crazy things are. So I was in Dallas.
Yes, indeed you were. Yes. While it was
So
snowing here.
Thursday I flew for Dallas. It was my first time in Dallas.
Okay, and how'd you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah, eh? I need to go to Dallas.
I loved it.
I think that's dope.
It was crazy.
I don't like you.
So the first thing, get out of the airport, rent a car. It was about like 10 when I got in.
AM or PM?
No, PM.
Okay, yeah.
Tammy, when I'm telling you, like, it felt good. Like, everything was clean.
Oh, what?
Everything was clean. Everything was proper. The highway was proper. I was driving and I was feeling like, I was driving towards my hotel and I was like, oh my God.
These roads are good.
This is fun. This is like, I felt good. It felt peaceful. It felt like safe. I was like, wow. And it's my first time. So I'm driving and GPS says it's like 25 minutes to my hotel. And I was like in North Dallas. And so I get to my hotel and so it's so crazy because I get off the highway and I see on my GPS that my hotel is like, it's close to the highway, right? So it's not that I was expecting it not to be clean or whatever, but it's next to the highway. So it's like.
Okay, you were thinking maybe it was a little bit.
You know, whatever.
It's a little.
Whatever. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, yeah?
And that's what I love about Dallas. So.
They do it big, eh?
Get off the highway.
Yeah.
So I'm right next to the highway now. Just so, let's say I'm doing that way, step off. Now the highway keeps on going up.
Yeah.
I go under overpass.
Yeah.
So I drive under, do a quick U-turn, and then it tells me to drive right? So I enter like a street, whatever. I'm still right next to the highway, but it changes, and now it's all those beautiful condos, like
right off,
super nice,
right off the highway.
super nice. And then 2 streets after, turn right, my hotel is right there in between condos
And the highway.
super nice. And then I'm like, and then I see a bunch of cars parked on the street. And I'm like, usually you go into cities and when there's hotels, there's never places to park.
That's true.
I get to my hotel, I see a bunch of cars parked in front of my hotel.
So you just
Park, no need to pay for parking.
really?
Like, and when I get off and I go to check in, and the girl says to me, "It's like it's fine if you keep your car there. I can." She says, "There's
no problem.
There's
It's
no
fine.
problem here. It's gonna be fine." I'm like, super dope.
You're like,
anyway.
great,
Yeah.
excellent.
So anyway, so the reason I was saying this is because I went to Dallas for LS.
Yeah.
And there's a bug in the system. It's not really a bug, okay? Because we're all gonna get there eventually. So the price for LS, for some reason, at Total Wine in Texas,
Yeah.
they can't fix it to the normal price. So technically speaking, in the US, LS cream is around $30 US.
Yeah.
And in Texas, for whatever reason, it's at $39.99
Really?
US. And I was like, oh,
We
man,
gotta fix this.
I was like, whatever. But I'm there to do tastings and
Yeah.
like events, whatever. I sold out everywhere I went.
Really?
At 39. At 39.
There you go.
And then
People will pay for quality.
And listen to this.
It just confirms that.
So Friday, I go to Harlingen. That's where the Dallas Cowboys play.
Okay.
The football team. It's about 30 minutes from Dallas.
Okay.
So there's a Total Wine there. I do a tasting there, like from 10 to 3. I do a
Okay.
tasting there. Sell out during the day, like a Friday morning.
That's
like
good.
yeah.
En plus, 10 to
And
3,
then,
sell out.
like, the store was like, oh my God, what's going on? This is so nice, like, whatever. So then, break, grab some Chick-fil-A, and
Mm-hmm.
then I drive to my next location, which is Allen, Texas,
Okay.
which is at the complete opposite towards the north.
Okay.
An hour drive.
Wow.
I get there. I'm not even done setting up.
Yeah.
Sold 2 bottles. And then, while I'm setting up, there's a guy that comes to me and he's like, LS? But I have a shirt that says LS.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm like, yeah, like, but he's like, you work for like LS? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, this is crazy. 2 years ago, I was in Florida when someone from your team, a girl, was doing a tasting at a Total Wine in Florida.
Miriam.
No, it was not even Miriam. It was another girl from our team.
Really?
So he says, yeah, I fell in love with your brand ever since, but I'm not from Florida. I'm actually from Texas, and I was just visiting my uncle over there. So now I'm here. Now you're at the Total Wine right next to where I
That's
live.
crazy.
He's Asian,
Wow.
and he's like, this is so dope. So he grabs a bottle,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, by the way, there's an event tomorrow for the Dallas Asian Fund, whatever. He's like, you should definitely be there. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. Comes back, give me the phone, makes me talk to like the president of the association.
Yeah.
She invites me properly to the thing.
Wow.
Mind you, I didn't bring a suit.
Shit, what did you do?
I mean, I
You didn't go in
dressed-
jogging pants.
No, I had jeans.
I
I had
joke,
jacket,
I
whatever.
joke.
So, anyways, so that was the Friday. So the Saturday after my tastings, I actually went to the event, which was super cool, super dope. People were super nice. I spoke. They made me spoke to introduce LS. So I brought a couple bottles so people
Wow.
could, enjoy and whatever, so forth. And yeah, and then funny story. Then I'm about to go. There's a lady that comes to me and she's like, "Are you married to Jean Baptiste?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I'm her aunt's best friend from Haiti."
What?
And I moved to Dallas 40 years ago, and I've been following you guys on Instagram and Facebook and whatever.
Ça, c'est malade. Ça,
That's
c'est-
crazy.
listen, that, number one is destiny. But I think that God always confirms that you're on the right path and that you're doing exactly what you need to be doing.
Yep.
You're exactly where you need to be. That's not just a little coincidence.
Yeah, 100%.
That's huge.
That's crazy.
You are in Dallas.
Yes.
You weren't even supposed to go to that event.
Yes.
Yo, that's wild.
That's crazy.
That's
So, anyways, that was my time in
Guys.
Dallas. I loved the city. I loved the weather. Was beautiful. It was crazy. It was about like in Celsius, it was about 26, but like I guess in Fahrenheit,
I don't want to
it's
hear about the weather, okay?
75.
When it was
whatever.
snowing, Stevens is like, I'm in Texas, I'm in Dallas.
Weather was beautiful.
Fuck off. I'm like, it's a
I'm here now,
snowstorm.
right? I'm
It's
here.
a
There's snow now.
snowstorm.
There's snow here,
I don't
so
like
like-
you. And on top of that, he sends me the weather.
Yes.
Like a picture of the weather
Yes.
while we're here having a full-blown snowstorm.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
done.
Yes.
I'm so done.
So, anyways, all of this to say, guys, go grab a bottle of LS Cream.
100%.
Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. And with that, we're gonna start the episode.
Yes, I have some housekeeping to do.
I'll go.
I have some housekeeping
Go.
to do.
Go.
So last week, we were commenting
Yeah.
on an article
Yeah.
by Yahoo.
Ah.
Okay, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm sick. Okay, y'all gonna hear me sniffing. I'm gonna have to just go real quick and blow my nose. I'm not gonna blow it here in front of
Right,
everybody.
right.
But I got the paper. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Okay, my bad, y'all. That's because I be going outside undressed. And anyways, okay, not undressed like that. Before people start, I'm just saying like not enough with the coats. and stuff.
OnlyFans, you know
Oh
it.
my God, stop it. If I did shit, I'd be okay. And yeah, so we commented on an article on Yahoo, and what was it saying, Stevens? What was the headline?
So the headline was saying, let me read the exact headline, okay? Because I think.
Do you have
thank
it there?
you- Yeah, we have it in our
Easily
subjects.
accessible?
Yeah. So don't
As
worry.
Stevens is looking, I'm going to continue.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. So we were talking about that. Okay, the headline that Stevens is going to read to you, very misleading.
NFL adds Sting to Super Bowl lineup following backlash over Bad Bunny halftime show. And that's Yahoo Entertainment.
Exactly. So that's Yahoo Entertainment. That was the headline. That is what we were commenting on. Now, should we have completely read the article to see where they were going with that? Yes, absolutely. We
Which
could
was
have.
our plan.
Which was our plan?
Because
Yes.
you, me, and Gabby talked about reading articles.
Reading
I remember
articles,
when
doing
we
our due diligence,
Yes.
exactly, right? Just because it's like
On the pod, reading them
pod.
on the
yeah,
pod.
and
Yep.
even just in regular life, you know what I mean? Like to just have all the facts before we make an
Yep.
assumption or form an opinion. Now, with that said, we are not journalists. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Okay, so at the end of the day, we are friends that just shoot the shit. We just comment, we just talk. We like conversation. We like a good joke. We hold each other down, and we're kind of creating this community through the podcast where it's just like a little community, right? Now, some people came on YouTube, okay, and were attacking what I consider attacking Stevens, attacking the podcast.
You guys suck.
Yeah, exactly.
You never amount to anything.
It was
Kill
crazy.
yourself.
No, exactly. It was crazy, and it's like the people that are so negative, y'all are still here watching this. So to be watching this and then to criticize, listen, constructive criticism is good, right? But then there's being mean, there's being ignorant, and there's just being hateful. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that to say, I just want to clarify, we are not journalists. We are just friends that shoot the shit, okay? We might talk about an article. We might talk about some shit that we done seen. We might talk about some shit that a friend done lived through. Listen, I repeat it, we are not journalists, okay? We just shoot the shit, we comment, and that's it. And we talk. And we want to have conversations with you guys as well, right? So that was my housekeeping because I just felt that was completely unnecessary.
Yes.
The way a couple of people came in the comments, and I was like, yo, that's ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? I want to do some housekeeping today to just clarify. We're not
Appreciate it.
journalists, okay?
Yes.
Point blank, period. Now,
Thank you for
with that said, we're going to talk our shit, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Before we go into the official subjects, I wanted to tackle something with you.
Yeah.
So while I was in Dallas, something else happened.
I'm so sorry. This is horrible.
So tell me what you think.
Yeah.
This is a personal story, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I have my group of friends,
Uh-huh.
my day ones,
Yep.
as I call them.
You're writers.
And so my boys, and we have a group on WhatsApp, and we share all sorts of stuff,
Uh-huh.
especially stories, memes, stuff like that, whatever.
Yeah. Boy shit.
Yeah, boy shit. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And one of my friends sends a reel, which is promoting a new cream liqueur.
Okay. Did he send that for you to be aware of it?
So that's the thing.
Okay. Let's get into it, baby.
Base, and of course, I spoke to them about this already, so that's why I'm comfortable talking about it right now. The way that it was shared, without any context,
Okay.
it didn't say, "Hey, Stevens, look what I found," or whatever.
what's
To
going on.
me, because I know. Okay, so and this is the premise. First of all, there's no beef, there's no nothing, and I understand everybody's position in the story.
Okay.
I was just okay. Sorry, I'm gonna backtrack on my own story. Sorry, I apologize if it's confusing, but
Stevens is staying on brand, y'all.
in the
That's what he
liquor
does.
business, your goal is to always be known and to have visibility.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, like, eventually it's not gonna be feasible for me. There's gonna be too much stores for LS to that LS is gonna be in for me to actively go into these stores
Yeah.
and do tastings for myself.
Yeah.
Eventually, the word is gonna have to spread out
Yeah.
about LS cream
Yeah.
to other people, to whatever, and so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
What I was doing tastings, I did tastings in I did tastings in Florida. I did tastings in Boston, New York, New Jersey, Dallas, whatever. Like mostly this year, this was the areas that I was in, DC, whatever. All Total Wines. And I see a lot of black people with a new bottle of tequila in their hands. It's called LALO tequila.
Lalo tequila.
LALO. LALO. Oh, yeah, I'm doing promotion for them. Go check them out. Their tequila is not even good, so I don't even care. Okay? So,
Betty.
I heard about them 2 years ago.
Okay.
They started blowing up, but not blowing up in terms of like, oh
It's
my
good,
God.
it's great.
It's good, it's great. It's just
Uh-huh.
their brand is starting to be out there, especially
Okay.
for people from the industry. You hear about the brands that are doing some waves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I start to dig. I'm like, me being in the liquor industry, I'm like, I know when a brand when a brand comes out
Yeah.
and you start to see them and hear them, whatever. I'm like, there's something wrong with this. There's
Okay.
something underneath.
Okay. What was under it?
Linked to Don Julio
Don
fam-
Julio,
sorry,
really?
family.
Wow.
So they have a link. I don't know what's the link exactly.
Yeah,
I heard it was
but-
his nephew. I heard it
Okay,
was
okay,
family
okay.
friend. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But in the story, when they do interviews, whatever, the name Don Julio is in there. So
Really?
is that fair to say that they're gonna have some type of advantage?
Of course.
But okay, so
Yeah,
we're all good on that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that if it's Don Julio, it's not necessarily people that,
For our facts.
right?
Not us,
And I'm
yeah.
not saying there's anything wrong. I support everyone, whatever. I'm just talking. If we're talking about black empowerment, black-owned businesses, and whatever, we need to stick to our guns.
100%.
I'm doing tastings in Boston. I'm doing tastings in Florida. And all of a sudden, like I see a couple of people from our community with that bottle in
With
their
that
hand.
bottle.
But there's no tastings going on. So I'm like,
Yeah,
what's
that
going
is
on?
something that in our community we lack.
So-
We know that. But-
So I got fed up in Texas. So at one of my tastings, I went to one of the guys, black dude, super well dressed, came in, picked up the bottle right away of
Yeah.
LALO tequila,
Uh-huh.
and kept on moving. Right?
Going to the cash.
I said, my man, can
Yeah.
I talk to you for a second? How?
Yeah. How and
'Cause
why? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
TikTok. That's what he says. He says TikTok. He doesn't say
It is
I
a-
tried it, I liked it. I didn't. He didn't
Even
say.
if they don't like it, they'll force themselves to like it because
Because
that's
it's cool.
what's in. It's cool. TikTok does set trends. C'est ça l'affaire, and people follow trends whether it's good or bad. That's
So
crazy.
Christmas is coming.
That's crazy.
Christmas is coming, and the video that was shared in my friend group
Was
is
that a TikTok?
it's a new cream liqueur, but it's based on the heck. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's based on a eggnog.
Uh-huh.
I understand for some people they consider different creams, different whatever. But to me,
A cream is a cream.
a cream is a cream.
Yeah.
When I do tastings at Tono Wine, sometimes some people they have eggnog in their cart.
Yeah.
They taste LS and they prefer LS, so they take LS and they go put back the eggnog.
Yeah.
Right? So again, I understand what my friends were trying to do. They were just saying, "Hey, this new eggnog," because I know my friends they like eggnog.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
And they're not necessarily going to make a big deal out of it. For them, there's LS cream and there's eggnog. But to me,
Yeah. It's a cream.
it's a cream.
For sure.
So what I said in my friend group, and you tell me what you think, I said, I think it's crazy that you guys are still out there promoting
Something other than
a company that doesn't care about you.
Yep. But we do that all the time, though.
That's my point.
We do that all the time. Not just like that, but with brands that we wear.
But I mean, he wasn't too happy with me. It wasn't no beef, whatever. But he made me understand that he wasn't happy with me coming. He's like, I always supported you, always supported your stuff. I'm not an employee for LS Cream. I have the right to share what I want to share. It's a new product,
which is true. But at the same time, in my opinion, I feel that I don't know. I would not question the loyalty, but to a certain extent, I would be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. Cool, okay, that's how we gonna be." And I would keep that person a little bit at arm's length, just because at the end of the day, it's true you're not a LS employee, but if you my boy and you my homie, then it's like you're supposed to go hard all the way for me. That's
okay,
it, that's all.
so this is where I shoot all of
Yes.
them bell. This is what it is. If you never launched a business, you don't know how it feels.
Yeah.
And I basically told them that I take no personal.
I would take personal.
I don't
offense.
take it personal because what I come to realize is the fact that I'm triggered is me that needs to work on that and understand. No, wait. I would prefer my boys to be 24/7 on, on Instagram or whatever, Facebook, whatever social media, and say, "Yo, my boy did that shit," and go cop that thing and whatever. Again, not realistic. Okay. What I do agree with him is he said it's not as if I shared it on my page or whatever. Like it's a group between us where we share different reels and different memes and different whatever, regardless of what it is. Right?
Yeah.
So basically, he was coming at me in a way that, like, basically saying, for me, that means nothing to me sharing this in terms of supporting LS. Now, you see it differently. That's on you. I'm telling you
Okay. I can
that
respect
my
that.
loyalty to you and supporting you this is not a sign that is faltering. Because to him,
Yeah.
it's just another brand, another whatever. It serves no other purpose. And if I do an event or if I do something and if something needs to be shared or something, or there's a petition that needs to be signed or whatever, he's going to be there. That was his position.
Which I get and I respect, but I don't know. Like, for example, I'll use my best friend. She's a makeup artist, right? I'm not getting my makeup done anywhere else unless she's really unavailable and I really can't do it myself. And I will tell her, I'll be like, yo, I have no choice but to go see this makeup artist because, or even I'll ask her, who do you want me to go see since you're really unavailable, you're not in town?
Right.
And I'll ask her, who you sending me to? And
Right.
I'll be like, hey, I'm here because she
Because,
sent
yep.
me, she's unavailable, thanks for, you know what I mean? That's number one. And number two, if we do have discussions about other people in the industry or whatever, of makeup or, whatever, I wouldn't share it in a group of friends, another makeup artist's work. And it's not that I don't think it's beautiful, but it's just like, if I'm your girl and you're my bestie, anything and everything that I'm doing, I wanted to promote you.
Right.
Period. Even within a small closed
group. Yeah.
Because, we think that sometimes social media, which, yes, social media marketing is a real thing, but bouche à oreille, word of mouth, is one of the most powerful tools.
Yeah.
So, okay, he shared it in this little group. Maybe one of your friends in the group is going to be like, oh, look at this TikTok. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Share it to his baby mama.
Yeah.
His baby mama shares it to her sisters.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
It's a snowball effect. So
Yeah.
I get what he's saying. He's not an employee. He's still down with you, and that's cool. But I think that there is different levels of support. There's different levels of loyalty.
Yep.
Me, personally, I'd be like, yo, we still cool. But I'm going to lean back.
Yeah, anyways. Like I
But
said,
that's me. But
Yeah.
that's me. And I'm very...
But I've been
Extreme.
Right. I've been in this position for a while now, so I've
Oh, my God.
no, go off
Put your-
camera. Go off camera.
Put
No,
your...
over there.
I have to blow my nose. I can't blow it in this room.
Okay, leave.
I'll be...
Anyways, as we were saying, I've been in the position for a while. So my mind has learned to choose my battles.
Yeah, for sure.
So
but
it's not, and I feel like it's, at the end of the day, you come to this world alone and you leave alone.
100%.
And I know my friends are there for specific stuff
100%.
and for other stuff and whatever. So,
Yeah.
so I think what I was pointing out was more of this was my general point. Of,
Is that it hurt you?
You see, it was not hurt. It was the realization that I'm doing something wrong, but not wrong. I could be doing something better if LS needs to be in another friends group. That bottle, I don't care if that bottle comes in my friend group if I know that LS is in everybody's friends group. You understand what I mean?
I do.
What's frustrating about this is the fact that the black community doesn't understand that they're being targeted to go support. To go support.
No, I know, but not you saying this.
Of course, I'm
You
going to
wanna-
say this.
No, but I mean, like, you are one of the people that supports brands that don't like us, by the way.
Like who?
I don't know, but I know for sure. I know
Like
for sure.
who?
I don't know. I can't right now off the dome.
Okay, wait.
I don't have, pause. I don't have any brands or something, but you are that type of person that's going to support something or do something because it's to your advantage or it's interesting to you or whatever, not giving a fuck that they said last week that we don't want black people wearing our clothes. You still gonna wear the clothes.
No, it's not true.
That's fucking true.
No, it's not true.
You know what?
So
Y'all remember this part. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back when he does it.
No,
What
no,
day
no.
are we
So-
today?
with
November
the 12th.
12th.
November
Okay.
12th.
I'm
So,
noting this.
okay, I'll say this. I think we're all hypocrites.
100% to a certain extent, yeah.
To a certain extent. I think if you drive an Audi, you need to know that Hitler is the one that financed Audi.
Yep.
Same thing for Volkswagen.
Yep.
You know, and stuff like that. I think Nike did some bad stuff also at some point. I think, H&M did some stuff.
Yeah.
I
What
think
about Hugo Boss?
I don't know for Hugo Boss.
That's what you're wearing.
Oh no, but I think yeah, I
It's
heard that Hugo Boss did at some point. I think he did the clothes for the Nazis.
Wow.
I think.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think. But I think it. Listen.
But I mean,
we-
brands are sold. Yes.
Adidas started also at Nazi ties or whatever. Listen,
crazy.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I
It's
think
crazy.
at
It's
some
crazy.
point like everybody's done something. We're all hypocrites at one point.
Facts.
What I'm saying is the following: it's when it's in your power
Yeah.
to try and support your own,
Do it.
do it. When it's in your power to do it, just do it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
I think it's always, and it's funny because Thierry Lindor,
Yeah.
who is an amazing man here in Montreal, he said, segregate your dollar.
Yes.
And I fucks with that to
Yes.
this day. To this day. And guess what? We don't want to segregate our dollar.
No, we don't.
We don't. We love giving our money to the white man.
It's true.
We love giving our money to all these Asian hair stores. We love it. We do it.
But sometimes that's exactly my point. Even when we're talking about that, like even when I was making the point to Rashad and Troy when we were talking about Target, right?
Yeah.
We did segregate a dollar when it comes to Target because people
Yeah. They boycotted
boycotted Target, right?
Yeah.
But now other brands that had Target only as a retailer
Yeah.
for their brands,
They're still, yeah.
they're done. They died. Those brands died.
Okay, yeah. Fact.
Because there's not a black-owned Target.
Yeah, no.
And there's not a black-owned Walmart.
No.
And there's not a black-owned Total Wine.
No.
That's the main issue.
But then that's why you got to open one.
Oh, man. I mean, come on.
Let's go, y'all. Let's encourage him. Let's go.
Anyways, all this to say, tell us what you think in the comments, guys, about that little story I just shared. Like I said, I spoke to my friends. I told them full transparency that I was triggered by.
You were hurt.
But
not just triggered. I think
no,
you were
but
hurt.
it's not
and
hurt.
it's okay to be hurt.
No. Because I wasn't hurt in a sense because I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, but you
Right?
were hurt.
It's something that
would
happened.
hurt me. I'm sorry.
So I think what was the like I said, it's more to see how companies work, and it finds itself in our chats, in our group chats. That was the point. When I'm putting it all back to LALO tequila, that's the whole thing.
Okay, but
when they find ways to get to you.
Okay, but you were triggered by it because it's your brand, which means you were personally affected, which means veux pas, you were hurt. Right? That's what we call hurt. Don't run from the emotion. You were hurt. Because if it was Adidas, Hugo Boss, Audi, and they shared an Audi vehicle, don't come and tell me that you would be as triggered. No. You wouldn't give a fuck. You'd probably be, that's a nice car.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you were triggered because it's your brand, it's your baby, it's
and it's also and by the way, it's also
okay.
it's also about the grind also. Like, I'm literally in Dallas after a long
Yes.
day grinding for my brand.
Yes.
And I'm like,
you gotta
are
be
you fucking kidding me?
Exactly.
I'm killing myself right now, and
Yes.
this just as easy
from
as
my
that.
boys, from my crew, from my day ones. But that's why I'm saying you were hurt. And I'm just saying me personally, and I feel like I'm a hard person, like I'm solid, I'm a little cold, rough around the edges. I would have been hurt. And I would have been like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Hey, cool, you're right. You ain't got to do nothing for me, whatever. But then in my mind, I would always keep the fact that, okay, you my day one. And that's,
Yeah. Anyway.
And that's okay. Because I feel that, okay, this is like a part 2 of that subject kind of, but I feel that sometimes we keep people in the same position as they have been in our lives from 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It doesn't mean that that's the position that they need to be in today. So what I'm saying by that is that sometimes we outgrow people. Sometimes we have to leave certain people behind. Sometimes we have to have a different type of relationship with them. It doesn't mean there's any love lost. It just means like, hey, we used to be best friends when we were at elementary, daycare, in Haiti. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you could also meet new people, and they could become very, very, very good friends.
Or there's people that are never like there's people that are never going to understand
facts
what sharing this means.
Yes, because they don't have a company. When you have a company, when you're an entrepreneur, when you have a brand, when you started something, when it's your baby or when it's you, like let's say for me, when I used to sing or whatever, now that I'm dancing salsa, stuff like that, yeah, 100%, it hits different. And it hurts, and it's okay. Feel your emotions. Say it. You're gonna feel better.
And I think so. And mind you, I want to be clear. If you're one of my day ones and you're one of my friends, somebody I consider a friend, somebody that I either broke bread with, somebody that I platformed, somebody like whatever, and I see you post a story or whatever. In relations to Bailey's or another cream liquor, you are dead to me. It's official. I'm telling you right now. I'm not even kidding. They don't deserve the promotion. Okay?
Fact.
You enjoy them. Oh, you want to drink them at your house?
Go ahead, yeah.
I can even come at your house. It's there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
whatever. It's fine. Promoting them, I'm done. No, I don't.
That's where he draws the line in the sand.
If you're close to me.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're close to me.
But I agree, I would be the same way.
That's
100% be the same way.
I rest my
100%.
Okay. Let's go to your favorite topic that you wanted to talk about.
Yep.
Shaming. Just because I work out every day, that doesn't mean I'm body
Yeah,
shaming.
but it's the fact that you said I don't like big stomachs. Like, you don't have to say it like that.
That's
You
the
have to
truth.
express it. You don't have to express yourself in that matter.
I probably could have worded it differently. But
Yeah, you should've.
I shouldn't. I could say it the way I want. But
Okay.
I didn't want to try to offend nobody. That's the way it is, though. I don't like big stomachs. That's what it is. Y'all say y'all don't like what y'all like. We gotta accept that. Y'all gotta take it the same way.
You could have just said I like fit girls. You know, I like girls that
You
keep
probably would
themselves
have said
in
the same
shape.
thing regardless how I said it. You still sounds body shaming, no matter how I worded it.
Okay.
All right, make this make sense. We can't sit here and normalize obesity and then get mad when someone says, hey, that's not what I prefer. That's not my preference. And then call it body shaming. Hold up. You take pride in being out of shape and you take pride in being a plus size girl. Even if you're a plus size girl that's quote unquote in shape or quote unquote going to the gym, a lot of people take pride in it. So don't get mad when someone says that's not their preference. People, state their preference all the time. I don't want somebody that's broke. I don't want somebody that's not clean. I don't want somebody that's crazy. I don't want somebody that's not stable. If we're talking about something that's in our control, and yes, there's science to back it up, why is this such an issue? America is just becoming too soft. Specifically, the black community is becoming too soft. And my thing is this too. There's plenty of guys out there who like stomachs and they like big girls. Just focus on them. Why you gotta tell somebody that they body shaming because that's not their preference? A lot of y'all women will say y'all don't like dudes with stomachs too. Is that body shaming as well? Nah, it only works when.
So what do you think about that, Stevens?
I don't think it's body shaming. I think it's preference. But I will say this. I mean, it's because women are not used to that because they're used to being in a position where they can choose. Like they have a lot of choices of men that they can choose.
They're not used to rejection.
Right, exactly. So that's the point. I think what's more messed up in the thing for me, maybe people are going to look as a detail, but the girl wasn't that big. That's what was a bit confusing to me.
She had no stomach. She was thick, but she had no stomach.
So
I feel, anyways.
Yeah. So that's why I was confused by the whole thing. But regardless, yes, sometimes women are going to say, I like them tall, I like them built, like muscles or whatever and so forth. But when it's come to the opposite, it's like...
We can't handle it.
So listen, is this body shaming? I guess.
No,
but
it is not.
No, wait. It's like... I would never say to a girl in that position of a show.
Oh, facts.
I would never say that to a girl like that. I think it's disrespectful.
He lacked diplomacy. He lacked respect, yes. But that's not body shaming.
Okay.
Like, that's where I feel like sometimes we have to, Gabby says it all the time. Words have a meaning.
Right.
Words matter, right? And words are powerful. We know this. I just feel like, did he have to say that? No, right? Did he lack diplomacy and respect? Yes. But is that body shaming? No. You like what you like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people like tall and skinny. If that's the case, I'm not for you, baby. Right? Some people like really the BBWs. Hey, I'm not the one for you. And it's okay. I think that we've become too sensitive as a society where we take everything to heart. And it's like if someone doesn't think we are beautiful or hot or handsome, and we're all offended. No. The person is allowed to like what they like. All you need to know is that person, not for you. Next, move the fuck out the way so I can see the dude behind you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get out the way.
Right.
So I feel like, that was anyways, my opinion, that was a prime example of someone going to the extreme of something where it's like, nah, it doesn't even have to be that way. It's like,
Right.
oh, okay, you don't like this? Oh, okay, cool, then I'm not the one for you. Move out the way. Let me see the king behind you, period.
Right. No, I agree. I just think, the whole setup is kind of weird, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but so I feel that, okay.
He didn't have to say that. That was rude. It was
exactly. But I
small
get your
dick
point.
energy.
But I get your. And the guy wasn't even.
That's
anyways.
At that point, I would have been like, "Sir, you 100% right. Thank you."
But yeah. So
Bye.
anyways. So yeah. So
Bye.
whatever. So
But that's another thing. In these I don't know what it is, those dating shows. It's funny because sometimes a girl will say something about a guy or a guy will say something about a girl and then the person fights back right away. Oh, yeah, well, you know what? You're ugly. You're this. I think that's ridiculous, too.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, oh, that's how you feel? All right, cool. Thank you. Have a great day.
I agree.
You don't have
I
to
agree.
punch back and fight back every time. Sometimes less is more.
I agree.
Sometimes silence burns more than the actual, you know what I mean, cut type of thing.
I agree. Okay.
So, yeah.
Next subject.
And what do y'all think?
Yeah, what do y'all think? Let us
What
know
do
in the
y'all
comments.
think? Drop the comments, y'all. Drop the comments.
Okay.
What is this?
Your boy, Diddy.
No, that's your boy. You the one that would go to his house, not me. That's your man, them. Not me.
Okay.
No way.
So, Diddy has been caught in prison drinking behind bars,
Okay, moonshine. I mean, are we surprised?
but it's still illegal.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't do illegal stuff while you're in prison when you're trying to get out for good behavior.
I mean, I'll give you that. That's true.
You're saying you want to go back to your kids and you're drinking moonshine. Stop
But it's-
drinking moonshine.
But I mean, it's drinking. I mean, he doesn't have like a, you know what I mean? Like a blade that he's hiding up his ass.
According to
That's
CBS,
what they do.
according to CBS News, documents CBS News, Diddy has already run afoul of prison rules just a few days into his incarceration at Fort
Dix. Yep. That's the prison. Yep. Fort Dix. Shout out to Diddy. Listen, can't make this shit up.
Diddy reportedly made a three-person call to discuss issuing a statement to the New York Times, but ended up in violation of the Bureau of Prison Rules guidelines that bar inmates from adding multiple people to phone calls for fear of inmates could use them to coordinate criminal activity.
For sure. That's what three ways are used. Of course.
Anyways, Diddy.
But I mean, are we surprised?
I mean,
After everything he was doing,
I'm
he
surprised.
got off real easy. By the way, I know you were team pro Diddy.
No.
Oh my God.
No! What was I team Diddy? I said I would
You
go
were-
to a party and then leave before the freak up started.
But you
That's all
would
I
still
said.
go to the party.
Yeah.
After
didn't
all
get
the
me.
fucked up shit. He has drugged women, drugged men, sexually assaulted women, sexually assaulted men. And you would still go to his party.
Yeah. I mean, no, sorry.
No, you said, no, man, that's exactly it. That's what I was saying. That's why I was.
Wait. Not after the fact. Not Jeffrey Epstein. All those people.
But
that,
you
that
knew that's
went-
what he was doing.
No. You're talking. I'm talking before all of this madness.
Okay, so wait.
Say it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so right now, Diddy comes out,
Yeah.
goes to the liquor store,
Yeah.
straight out of the pen, tastes some LS cream, and
Yep.
he's in love with it.
He already
he's like,
did?
Okay, but now he's in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
And he calls you up and he's like, yo, I'm about to have a huge party. I need a special order. Listen, I'm going to put it all over. You know, I'm going to promo it, whatever. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to do it?
Nope.
Okay, you got my respect.
Nope.
You know what? Let's give a round of applause because y'all know Steven sometimes be getting on my last nerves.
Listen, you can't never stop anybody from.
I love that. I love that
You can't
for you.
stop anybody from promoting your brand. So if
No,
you
but
want
it's
to-
different when you're in a partnership with
Yeah,
them.
you know, no. So yeah, so if he's asking for a partnership, whatever, I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it.
Nope. Thank
I
you.
respect that. Thank you. You know what, Stevens?
And by
There's
the way,
some good in him,
By the
y'all.
way,
There's
by
some
the way,
good in him.
by the way, we're gonna do this together, okay?
C'est quoi?
Where's your Instagram? Where's
Uh-huh.
Instagram?
I'm like, be careful what you click on.
It's okay. Let's listen to this together. This
And
clip.
I didn't. Okay, let's do that.
Listen. What?
He says ice could be there. Do you understand why he's saying that?
Listen to what I say.
Tell me why.
Because ICE judges, because ICE makes some judgment about like people with brown skin and they arrest
Wrong.
them.
He's saying that
How was I wrong?
he is a Latino artist.
How was I wrong? So guys, so just as a full disclaimer, if you didn't get it yet, my English is not as fluent as this girl and Gabby's English. Gabby's been mocking me since I've been born about my English and my accent and whatever. I'm doing the best I can, and sometimes I search for the right words of what I'm trying to say. And sometimes in the moment it doesn't
what
come.
were you trying to say?
I was simply saying, of course ICE tackles people, immigrants and whatever, and they judge them, they profile them based on the color of their skin, and that's why he was saying, Bad Bunny was saying what he was saying, and that's why he didn't want to do any concerts, because obviously Latinos were going to come and get rounded up
Oh, that's
the same way that
That's
they
not
did.
it, y'all. He lying.
No.
He fucking lying.
So
Go watch the episode and y'all go, wait.
Wait, I have Exhibit A.
I got A, B, C, D, and E.
Exhibit A are all the episodes when we were doing the episodes in French of all the subjects that I put in, which were all how ICE was tackling people.
I'm not saying you're down with ICE.
No.
That's not what I'm saying.
So
Like,
my
come on.
point is that I was clearly aware of what was going to happen if Bad Bunny does a concert in New York. Most of his fans are going to be Latinos, and some of them might be illegals. And regardless, because we all know that ICE can even now detain practically citizens if they,
Facts.
whatever. And then you got to spend money and spend time in jail and whatever and all of that. And what I was saying, just to be clear, because I don't want to spend too much time on that, is I understood that part. What I was saying to you is that some Americans, most likely Caucasians, but even some black ones, whatever, were not in agreement with what he said because it was pejorative to the U.S., saying basically U.S. suck.
That's not what he was saying.
No. That's how they took it.
Okay, that's how they perceived it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because when he says, "Oh, I'm not going to come to any other U.S. cities. If you guys want to see me, come to Puerto Rico where everything is better. Screw you and your cities." And the quote
He
unquote.
said, "Screw you and your cities."
No. That's how the people perceived it, because.
But that's their fault. He didn't say that. He was on integrity times 1,000.
Yes, based on his belief, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
the way that he framed it himself
Could have
was
been
like
misinterpreted.
a big middle finger to his fans that are not Latinos, right? It's true that is saying, I'm not coming to your city because you suck. That's the
And
message.
then when this gets clipped, you gonna blame me again.
No, what I'm saying is some people took it that way, even
What's
though
that
that's
emoji?
not what he said. Anyways.
Basically, I know you're not for ICE. I understand that. But even in what you just said right now, it further confirms the point.
Which
it further
is?
confirms the point that you're not understanding. If you're saying, if you think that some American people
Yeah.
have a right or are in the right to feel that Bad Bunny was giving them the middle finger and saying that,
No, I'm not saying that.
okay,
Nope. No.
Okay.
I don't agree with that sentiment.
but you do think that people are feeling that way.
100%. The same way that I agreed, why I'm doing quotes for agreed, is because I can understand why people were mad that he's the one doing the Super Bowl. I'm not saying that you should take him off the halftime show. I'm saying I think it's kind of crazy to have a Spanish-speaking Super Bowl based on the track record and the history of the sport and the people behind it. So a white Caucasian family in the middle of Indiana might have a hard time understanding why it's Bad Bunny that's hosting the Super Bowl.
But
Harder than Dr. Dre.
okay, I understand what you're saying, but I disagree with it because at the end of the day, it goes with numbers. Like,
It doesn't go with numbers.
listen, his music is played
Yes.
everywhere on mainstream radios.
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Even here. So it goes with the fact that he is a mainstream artist. He is a mainstream American artist.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's like
I think that's all facts. What I'm saying is, if okay, let's say okay, I don't know if people are gonna catch that example, but
Probably
let's say
not.
let's say Tom Cruise wants to support LS Cream, and let's say Beyonce wants to support LS Cream.
Who are you going with?
Who do you think I should go with?
Okay, well, can you give another black artist? Because I don't like Beyonce. I feel like she's the devil. So she's definitely
clip
part of
that.
Yeah, clip it. clip it. Her and Jay-Z are worse than Diddy. Go down the rabbit hole, y'all. Go down the rabbit. Let me not even start that here because Steven's going to be like, yeah, that's a conspiracy theorist. And then in 2 years, he's going to be like, oh my God,
Danny, Rock Nation to invest.
you were so right. You were so right.
You know Miriam was there at one of their events, huh?
Oh, no.
Miriam was-
I need to throw holy water on her.
She was...
I need to throw holy water on your
at,
wife.
She was... you were Beyonce, that was Miriam. She was sitting at the table like that.
Oh, hell no. We need to throw some holy water on Miriam. We need to have un moment de prière, temps de délivrance.
Okay, so anyways, let's say Rihanna.
Rihanna's in the same team as them, so not Rihanna neither.
Okay, so...
Even though, fucked up, I love my Fenty lip gloss. I'm not going to lie.
hypocrisy at its finest.
Yep, 100%. I'm not going to lie. Yep.
I don't know, man.
Let's see. Kendrick Lamar.
Whatever,
I would say-
insert other artist that is not... My point to that is...
You would take the white man, don't lie. Keep it a buck.
No. So that's my point. So what I'm saying is...
I
So what I'm saying, the reason I was trying to do that example is because even though you have numbers, Tom Cruise has numbers, right? He has the most box office or whatever, blah, 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 whatever. It might still not be a good fit. That's my point.
100%.
So that's what I'm saying. So even though, yes, it's about numbers,
Yeah.
it also, it's supposed to be about the fit
Yeah.
for the event. So I think when you think about the Super Bowl halftime, I think like one
Who
of
watches it the most? It's not white people. I'm sure of that.
I mean, you're dead wrong. You're dead
I'm
wrong.
sure if
You're
we
dead
take a
wrong.
look at the stats, I know white people love football, they love Super Bowl, but for them to really watch specifically the halftime show,
Yeah.
I feel like that's when they are going to get more refreshments. That's when they are going to use the bathroom.
No.
That's when they're, I mean,
No,
I could be
no,
wrong,
no.
but I just feel,
Let me
Like-
ask ChatGPT. He's going to tell
oh
you.
God. Oh my God.
You are funny, Tammy.
Oh my God,
You are
excuse me.
funny.
Oh, listen. Let me tell y'all people, okay? If you live in the cold, okay? I dance salsa. Okay, while Stevens is looking for this, I'm going to tell you guys why I'm sick, okay? I dance salsa, right? And when you go dancing salsa and you're dancing salsa nonstop for 3 hours, you are drenched, okay? You're all wet. And then what do? Like an idiot, I go out into the cold, fully wet. And I walk to my car. And then I get in the car and I gotta heat the car up. And I'm just there, fully wet in the cold. This is why I'm sick. So if you go to the gym, if you work out, if you dance, no matter what it is you do, don't do like me. Don't be ridiculous and go outside in the cold drenched. Okay? Just don't do that. This is craziness. It's craziness. I have to stop that. So now I have to bring a change of clothes so that I can get changed at the venue to go back into my car in a hoodie and jogging pants.
All right.
You find
it? Yes. So, all right.
Sorry, guys.
Where is it? Audience demographic. Wait. I have it. Data, for example. No, don't give me example. Give me the data. Yes, I want. Yes, age, gender,
Race.
race.
Ethnicity. Race will be, I think, more clear
All right.
on the percentage.
No publicly available breakdown by race, ethnicity, but
Okay.
No,
Okay, well, we have no way of saying it, but I'm just saying.
But listen, if 133 million people watch Kendrick Lamar, you can bet that 70% of that is white people, because there's only 10% of the population of the U.S. population, and mind you, it is around the world, but most of the viewership comes from North America. So if there's only 10%, so that means there's only 40 million African Americans in the U.S. From all ages. So yeah,
I could be wrong.
I was right.
No, hold on. I said pause. Pause.
So anyways, yeah. So basically, all of this to say, I think it's more like Bad Bunny hosting the Super Bowl halftime show is, for some people, a middle finger to MAGA, which is Make America Great Again, which is we're losing we're losing our country, which is we're trying to speak English, but you can't have people serving you in English because everybody speaks Spanish. So now I'm frustrated, and now you're putting this in my face. So now I'm mad at you, and therefore that's the reason why I think if they're still doing it, I don't think if they're gonna do it. But this thing I told you, the other concert they're gonna live stream at the same time.
I don't think that's gonna make any views.
Anyways, whatever. So
that's not gonna make any views.
Yeah. I saw black people in favor of that. I saw black
for sure. But I don't think there's going to be any views on that.
So,
to be quite honest.
All right.
To be honest.
To be honest.
Honest.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
This is interesting. Oh, that didn't work.
We are investigating the resignation of a Winterville teacher. Investigating the resignation of a Winterville teacher after what the school calls a racially insensitive lesson and caught the attention of a lot of our viewers. Justin Lundy has been following this story and is live outside of Winterville Charter Academy with the latest. Justin.
Yes, I spoke with parents whose children tell them that a teacher here at Winterville Charter Academy used racial slurs inside an 8th grade classroom. And today, those parents are demanding immediate action and answers.
She had them raise their hand during a Constitution lesson and reminded them that if it wasn't for the Constitution, they would still be her slaves, her field slaves.
Kanisha Tillman and McKay Benjamin say their children were in an 8th grade classroom at Winterville Charter Academy. And late last month, that was the lesson on Constitution Day. Tillman says both the teacher and some white classmates then used the N-word.
And then call him a and then the teacher responded by saying when the black student tried to address it and asked her to address it, she said that, well, it's okay because we're all a little bit racist.
School leaders initially sent out a memo to parents of that classroom on September 24th. It said they investigated the incident and the teacher involved resigned. After outrage began to spread on social media that the teacher wasn't fired, Principal Anastasia Ryan sent out the following memo on October 5th to the whole school, reading in part, "As soon as we were made aware of each incident, we immediately took action. The result was a teacher resignation and the children involved being disciplined in accordance with our parent and student handbook. These situations concern us too. Our school culture is built on one of acceptance, love, and respect to serve all children and their families." Benjamin planned to remove her child from the school, but changed her mind this week. And why aren't you taking your kids out of the school?
Instead of us just removing our kids and letting them get away with it and not actually holding them accountable for what's going on, we should stay at the school and fight. And
Okay, so I'm not surprised, right? Because I think that a lot of people, unfortunately, do think that way.
While you're talking, I'm going to look where the school is at. I'm
okay.
wondering where the school is.
So I do feel that, yes, a lot of people do think that of us. They just don't say it, right? I often say that we are tolerated, not necessarily accepted or wanted. You know, with that said, the fact that she said that if it wasn't for the Constitution, you know, the black children in the class would still be her slaves, I think that's crazy. Mm-hmm. I think that it's factual, though, to say that if it wasn't for the civil rights movement, if it wasn't for slaves that revolted, that fought back, right, then yes, that would have continued, and there would still be that unfortunate living, if you want, situation that white people would be enslavers and black people would be slaves. I think that's factual, and I think that we shouldn't run from the truth. I think that we have to give context. I think that kids need to be taught about slavery. Like me, I teach my kids about slavery. I tell them we were beaten, raped, burned, hung on trees. And I mean, I've been teaching that to my kids since they've been in elementary. They did projects in school in elementary on slavery. And one teacher was like, this is a bit extreme. Well, no, because my ancestors actually were raped at 3 years old, right? Were hung on trees, seen people hanging from trees. So no, it's not too much for them. That's me. I'm that type of parent. So I disagree with the fact that she said that. I do agree with the parent that said, I'm not going to take my kids out of the school because I'm going to hold them accountable. That's right. We have to keep, the pedal to the metal. We got to keep our foot on their necks, up their asses, because if not, what happens is that they get away with it and they just continue. And that's it. We can no longer, in my opinion, take our kids or take ourselves out of certain situations. The contrary, we're going to have to toughen our skin. We're going to have to hold them accountable.
So
that's my opinion.
And in us being journalistic without being journalists.
We are not journalists, okay? Let's get that together. I'll be right back, guys. Continue. I'll be there.
Just want to point out that this happens a lot where social media recycles stuff. This is a story from 2021.
But it's but.
The mask was a giveaway.
But okay, yeah.
The mask was a giveaway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's still a real story.
Matter. It's still a real story.
But it's a story from
it doesn't
2021.
Matter.
Okay.
It does not matter whether it's from 2021, whether it's from yesterday. And 2021 is not that long ago.
No, it's not. It's not.
At all. And these are things. And you know what? I'm gonna say this. These are things that I feel that we have to continuously talk about, because when you talk about it, we empower each other. Iron sharpens iron, right? So when we say, hey, you know what? Yeah, we have to hold them accountable. Yeah, you're right. We got to hold them accountable. We will hold them accountable.
Yep.
If nobody talks about anything, then people get insecure. People get like, what should I do? How many times do we live through microaggressions in the workplace?
Yep.
You know what I mean? All the time. Even you, I'm sure, with LS. I'm sure there's microaggressions.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
sure.
this is part of daily life, and that's why we have to hold them accountable.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to say this, okay? Okay, how can I say this without giving it away? Okay, so I worked somewhere with mental health professionals, okay? And one of the mental health professionals told me once, as we were discussing a child, right? The case of a child. And in her sentence, she said, okay, and I'm going to say it in French, but I'll translate it to English, okay? In the same sentence, she said, téléphone arabe, okay? And plan nègre, okay? So, téléphone arabe.
She went full
in the same sentence, okay? In the same sentence.
You're going to understand what I mean.
Yeah. So plan de nègre, okay, translates to nigger, okay?
Yeah.
Hard on the ER.
Hard ER.
Okay,
ER.
exactly. Hard ER. Plan, okay? And téléphone arabe, how can we translate that? It translates to Arab phone,
right?
Okay, but it doesn't have the same significance. But
when you say something to someone, but it goes too far, so the original message becomes distorted at the end.
So it's like if I tell you, you tell Gabby, Gabby tells, and
the
then
story
after that,
gets distorted because it went through.
Exactly, it went through too many people. But why do they call it Arab phone? Is because
of the language.
No, not because of the language. It's because ça laisse sous-entendre. So basically, the underlining of that is that Arabs are too stupid to properly give each other information and keep it coherent and keep it the same. Plan nègre. Nigger plan.
Yeah,
okay?
same thing.
Nigger. So basically, what that means in French is that
you're too dumb to plan something.
You're too dumb to plan something and bring it to fruition.
Right.
Right. So
this is gonna falter.
Exactly.
This is not gonna.
It's not gonna follow through. And I'm just like, I don't know if you realize what you're saying. Like, I understand that back in the days, these were things that were commonly said with white people. And I'm like, but we are at that point, we're in 20 something. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this is completely unacceptable. It is discriminatory. It is racist. You as a mental health professional, God damn it, what the fuck? You should know that shit. How many years of university do you have? You know, and I got to come and educate you on that? That's crazy. And I went all in on her, and I held her completely accountable to the point where I left paper traces, to the point where I went the full mile, because I was like, this is completely unacceptable that you feel this is normal.
Yeah.
You have black kids as patients, you have Latino kids, Arab kids, Asian kids. How could you use these words?
Yep.
That's why we have to keep people accountable, and we cannot let up. We have to, because we all live it. But I feel that, oh no, am I making you sick?
Yeah.
Jesus!
No, whatever. I'm good.
Oh my God! And I'm staying so away.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh God.
We're all going to make it to the summer.
We're all gonna. But yeah, so anyways, all I'm saying is that we have to hold people accountable, and we cannot let up. Yeah. We can't, because it unfortunately happens all the time. So anyways,
I wanted to make you laugh with this one.
Oh God. Imagine he's coming to kill them.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it looks so scary. Imagine, excuse me. Imagine waking up to this in the middle of the night, not even with the pillow.
Yeah.
Just him like, can I get you some water? Can I get you some Kleenex? Get the fuck out of my room,
bro.
You weirdo. It's craziness.
No, man. It's
wild.
This, I wanted to, since you're a singer, I wanted to have your opinion on this one.
I'm about to show you the flaw with AI generated artists like Zanaya Monet. This is Zanaya Monet's song called Daddy. Take a listen.
Do you see me now? Do you know the pain your absence carved out? I wonder who I'd be if you stayed by my side, if you wipe my tears, if you check my pride.
Okay, now here's a song I just created with Suno using some prompts. And this is Zanaya Monet too.
Say you feel it in the noise, say you hear me through the riot, say I'm more than just a voice. I just wanna be real, I just want you to hear that.
So see, using an AI generated voice, there's no intellectual property that stops me from creating these same songs and putting them out. Of course, I would have to change the name, but it's the same voice. So that's the problem. Anybody that creates an AI generated artist does not have any protection from someone else taking that exact same voice and making their own songs, which is why this whole thing is a clusterfuck. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to prompt Zanaya Monet yourself and put those songs up on iTunes and Spotify and make money just as well. That's why I say signing a $3 million record deal, something doesn't sound right here. I'm just saying that Suno has to allow that. So there's some sort of other agenda going on here.
That's wild. Listen, I've been against AI. You know that from the get-go. Like, you see, you just use ChatGPT. I don't fuck with ChatGPT like that. I don't fuck with anything because it takes away people's jobs, right? So I don't like AI. But this is wild. So we can make Zanaya Monet or whatever, and we could do it ourselves.
Yes.
So can we? Let's do it. Let's do a 51st State podcast version of an artist, just for the fuck of it. Let this be like a project plan, guys, and we could take from the comments. Everyone drops a line of what could be the lyric, and we continue the. Yo, I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
That would be fun.
Hey guys, if you have time, go ahead.
Yes, yes, they're gonna have time. They're gonna make time, right, guys?
Holla at Tammy.
Yes, holla at me. Okay, holla at me. Holla at me.
You know a little bit about what I was talking about. You know, when I make links about every stories, I make links about everything. This to me is exactly. I mean, no, wait. I don't want to say it's exactly what I meant when we were talking about Bad Bunny, but I make links about everything that's happening around us, right? So this lady has a cleaning company with her husband.
I can't wait to hear this.
In Indiana. She's clearly Latina.
Uh-huh.
She gets shot because she rang at the wrong house to go clean.
And is the owner of the house that shot her?
Yes.
Okay, but this happens to black people every day.
Outside Indianapolis, the family of Maria Florina Rios Perez in tears after the 32-year-old house cleaner from Guatemala was shot and killed Wednesday morning while attempting to enter what police say was a mistaken address. Perez's husband, Mauricio, who cleaned houses with her, was by her side when it happened.
No es fácil.
It's not easy, he says. At the moment, seeing my wife in my arms, already lifeless, covered in blood, I felt like they tore everything from me. Video shows the bullet hole still visible in the front door of the suburban home. Police say officers responded to a 911 call at 6:49 a.m., reporting a possible residential entry in progress. Ken Eastwood is the county prosecutor overseeing the case.
They were there as part of a contract to clean the home. They were just at the wrong.
Look at her shoes. That's crazy. Like, she looked like a... You know, I know we can't go according to looks. There's serial killers that look like that, but I'm just saying, like, she looks very...
non-threatening.
Exactly.
Yeah. But again, guys, please understand that when I'm talking, I am not talking as if this is a fact. I am just saying, if people don't know about you, they're going to treat you as a menace. That's what I always said. We need to build bridges or else we might suffer. This, to me, is the perfect example. If that person was a young, white, blonde, blue-eyed girl, I doubt that she would have gotten shot.
Of course not.
The fact that that some people in the U.S. don't know how their neighbors look. They don't understand that, you know, it's okay for a black person to come and ring your bell. Like, you see all those viral videos about. Have you seen the one about the Amazon guy that he was delivering Amazon, but in a prominent white neighborhood, and one of the homeowners stepped up to him and like, "What are you doing here? Are you a fake? What am I a fake? Like, lady, I don't have time."
Seriously, who's gonna buy a?
Police,
but I mean, it could. I mean,
police come. He was handcuffed.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, Lila.
He was handcuffed. He works for Amazon.
Yeah,
but he looked suspect because he was black.
Because he was black for sure, but we know that.
And that's, I don't want to bring it back to that, guys. I don't. I am saying that some people need to be educated because they can shoot us based on that, on those judgments.
Some people need to be shot back. Listen. Anyway, some lessons are only learned in blood. Okay? Some lessons are only learned in blood. You know what? White people that used to enslave us needed to be educated. But they also needed to get their ass whooped. They also needed to be killed. They needed to be tortured. They needed to be everything because you know what? Education is not the answer to everything.
I agree.
Some people need to be shot back. That's why I personally believe in guns. I think that we all should be gun owners. I think that it should be legal because you know what? Because let me tell you something. In these southern states, okay, where that's completely legal to have it, to carry and conceal, people think twice before they do shit like that.
I understand.
They think twice because the same way they got a gun, they know you got one.
For sure.
They know you got two in the car. They know you got one under the bed.
For sure.
So people think twice, number one, about breaking and entering.
Yep.
People think twice about fighting because there's also the stand your ground rule in Florida. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like if you're threatening me and we're arguing and you advancing on me, I got a right to pull out
on
you.
But wait, but how could that have saved that woman?
Well, because the person, the homeowner, would have maybe thought that her husband has a gun and she has a gun.
Oh,
okay.
Well.
That's what I'm saying because it's like, okay, you gonna shoot through the door. Whoever's with her, they carrying. They carrying. Pop. So you just shot her. Word. Okay, you next. And your kids and your dog because you fucked around and you gonna find out. That's why the safest states to me the most respectful states to me, southern states, because everybody knows, everybody carrying. Everybody knows that. So even in clubs, even when you go to a club, it's not like here where everybody fighting with everybody pushing everybody, bottles being thrown everywhere, this, that, and that. No, because everybody's fucking carrying over there. So you walk with like, you know what? All right, brother. You know what? Okay, yo, my bad. I stepped on your shoe. Yo, big respect, king. Yo, my bad. We'll know.
No.
Yes.
Listen. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah,
When you take a southern state in comparison to, let's say, a northern state, New York.
Yeah.
We will have to wrap this up.
Yeah, we're finished.
But excuse me, y'all. But you see the difference in character,
Yeah.
in how they move, and how everything.
Yeah.
Because they know everybody carrying.
Yeah.
So I personally believe, I think that we should have that here too. Everybody should carry. Because here you're allowed to have a gun license. You can go and apply for one, but you're not. We don't conceal and carry here, no matter what. You know, which I disagree with. And people are less violent.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't feel in danger while I was in Texas.
Exactly, because you know everybody carrying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everybody's respectful because they think you carrying.
Yep.
They don't know you from here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Okay, guys.
We got to wrap up because, child, I can't keep up no more.
But we're still going to do a bit of Patreon.
A little bit of Patreon, of course.
But guys, again, thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate the support. Hope you like the episode. We'll be back next week.
Yep.
Again, we are jumping right now into Patreon. So you go to patreon.com/51st State. You go on there, you subscribe, and you get extra content.
Exactly.
We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff, including, this is going to be fun. The girl calling her dad, which she still has an allowance. And 27 years old. Anyways, okay.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Drop your home remedies also, please, in the comments. Your girl is struggling. Listen.
And you get a competition, so.
Yeah, I got a competition on Friday. Oh, wait, let me show them my dress real quick. Okay, hold on. Wait, stay there. Say something. Say something nice to the people there. Say something nice to the people there. Say something nice to the people there. Okay, so the designer, okay, Anne Sophia Dancewear, okay.
Out of Montreal.
Out of Montreal, okay. She is a dressmaker, okay. So yes, for salsa, bachata, but it could be any type of dress that you need custom made, child. Listen, look at how beautiful this is. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Y'all see this? Do they see it? I feel like.
They see.
Look at this. Anyways, we're going to be showing them pictures.
Oh, of course.
We're going to be showing them pictures. And I'm bringing y'all some medals, okay?
The pictures have come quick because I'm putting this together.
That's true. The pictures going to come real quick. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. With medals, okay? Period. All right. That's it. Okay. Love y'all.
Guys, go to Patreon. Peace.